Hello everyone and welcome again to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a bit of a university haul. I move in just under a week and I think I have everything. There's maybe one more thing that I'm still looking for, but it's not very important. So I thought I'd share some things with you today that I have bought or my parents have bought for me. And there are some very usual things, some boring necessities, but also maybe one or two surprises that, just kind of give you a bit of an insight into me. So, to start, this is, I think, one of my favourite things that I have. Well, actually, my mum bought this for me as a present. So, there's quite a lot of stuff here, and excuse me moving around to try and get everything. But so one of the things that I was really excited to do in my new university room is to make like a tea station, a hot drink station. And I was looking for a really nice tray to have to make my drinks on. And when I was just on holiday just last week in Portmeirion in North Wales, they've got lovely shops there, and me and my mum went looking and I found this beautiful tray. It's an Emma Bridgewater design. It's the buttercups pattern, and it's just really pretty and really happy. It's just really nice. Yellow, my favourite colour, in case you didn't know. And it's got this little bee on, which then kind of set off a bit of a sequence of events that has led to quite a few more bee items being purchased. But I'm all for that. So when we found this tray, pop that there, we also found this little sugar bowl and this little jug, which I'm going to use as a milk jug, which also have a bee on, and it's like honeycomb pattern, and it's yellow, and it's happy, and it's got a little bee on top. And I'm really excited to have these in my tea station. So I'm going to use this for milk to keep in my mini fridge. And then I'm probably not going to use this for sugar because I don't have sugar in my drinks, but maybe for like the remains of tea leaves and things. So that's kind of the start of my tea station that I found on holiday. And then I also really wanted a mug tree. So I found this in Dunelm. I've never had a mug tree before. I'm very excited to have a mug tree. So one of my favourite things I think we bought. And then so in the bee world now, when we went shopping, we discovered that there are quite a few items with bee patterns on. So also from Dunelm, we found these set of 3 tea towels, which one of them has cute bees on, and then a yellow one, and like a brownie one. And then also got some oven gloves with bees on. Really cute. So the bee theme has become a thing, which I'm not mad about, but didn't particularly see coming. And then actually this is the first item that I purchased, and I got this when I was on holiday in Keswick. And so I always have a glass of water with me wherever I am. I'm always drinking water. I drink quite a lot of water. I always like to have a glass with me. So I thought I'd try and get quite a pretty glass just to have my water in all the time. And so I found this in a shop in Keswick, a really, really nice shop. And it's slightly pink. I don't know if you can see it. But it's a really pretty glass, and it's quite hefty. It's quite weighty, which I do like in a glass. That's going to be my water glass. And then I also got this just plain tall glass from M&S mainly for my iced coffee. I like iced coffee, but also we'll probably use it for other stuff as well. And then I guess we can move on to crockery. My big pile of crockery here. So I did already have 2 smaller plates, which I bought years ago, but they are quite small, and so I wanted some bigger plates. And also from Dunelm, found these really pretty, again in the bee world. So just got plain plates with some bees round for dinner. I've got two of everything basically, crockery wise, so I don't necessarily need to wash everything up, but also if I make dinner for me and a friend or whatever, I can provide. And then got these two big bowls from Sainsbury's. They are pasta bowls, I believe they're called. Again, yellow, so kind of fitting in with the bee yellowness, and also yellow is my favourite colour. But I make quite a lot of mince and stew and stuff, and they're really good for that. And then I got these two really pretty bowls from M&S, actually very reasonably priced, and yeah, just 4 bowl things. So they're different pinks, hand dipped apparently. So that's my crockery. Just move that over there. And then I did actually get some scales because I do like baking and trying new recipes and things, and I do like cooking. I'm going to cook quite a lot, so I did get some scales and they will come in very handy. And then I did also get this large mixing bowl, a very large mixing bowl, but again is really helpful to have when I'm making soup and also if I'm baking. So got one of those. And then what else have we got? I've got some clips from Sainsbury's, just to like for food packets and stuff. Yes, mixing bowls from Sainsbury's, in case you wanted to know. And then, yeah, got a pan with a lid, lovely non-stick pan from Sainsbury's, which is what I'm used to using anyway. It's what we have at home. And also a big frying pan, also from Sainsbury's, non-stick, lovely. Yeah, I'm going to do quite a lot of cooking, so wanted to have everything I need. And I do also have like a really big like casserole dish, I guess, but I already had that, so I didn't need to buy one of those, which I'll use for my, like, if I'm doing soup or mince, something really big. I'll mainly use the little one for like scrambled egg and stuff. And then over here we have measuring jug, classic, again for cooking, baking, needing one of those. And then also, if you're really looking for a bargain, got a great wooden spoon here from Asda for 30p. So nothing fancy, just good old wooden spoon. I mean, do you need anything fancy from wooden spoon? I don't think so. So yeah, 30p wooden spoon, chuffed with that. And then the exciting things. Got some knives from M&S for cooking, and was a bit unsure. They're ceramic. Haven't really heard of that before, having ceramic knives, but used one of them this morning and was great. It was very sharp, worked very well. So yeah, I got a little set of 2 knives and a peeler. So I'm going to test the peeler to make sure it works well before I go, but yeah, quite fun. What else have we got over here? Ah, yes, my final item in the cooking selection, a spatula for doing my bacon and eggs. And again, I mean, who needs anything fancy from a spatula? 60p spatula from Sainsbury's. So if you're looking for a spatula, would recommend. So yeah, that's kind of this side done, which was kind of cooking and kitchen items. Now I'll move on to the bit more of assorted items. So very plain, very boring, but very useful. An extension lead, which obviously has 2 great things. It gives you more sockets, but also if your socket is in a bad place, then flexibility, which yes, you feel like such an adult when you buy an extension lead because it's such a boring item, but it's actually so helpful. So would recommend getting an extension lead if you're about to go to uni. What else have we got? This pretty pot, which I'm going to use as my like pen pot on my desk. Again from Sainsbury's. It's just like a pretty glass pen pot. I'm excited for that. And then, oh, this was a good bargain that I found. I really like having fresh flowers around, and my friend had recommended to me to actually buy a vase because then you can have flowers and it just brightens up your room a whole load, especially if we're going to be stuck in our rooms a bit more than perhaps we usually would. And this, it found in Next, was reduced from £16, I believe, yeah, to £5. And it's great. It's great. I'm only just noticing now that perhaps it was because the glaze is a bit cracked, but that doesn't really matter to me. A nice, pretty yellow vase to have some flowers in. So that was exciting. Also, when I was on holiday, I found this rug, which is just quite a nice rug. It was only £6.50. So just a small rug, might have it by my front door or something like that. So yes, there was that. I also got a exercise mat, Pilates mat. I like doing Pilates. I haven't been doing it and I need to do it because my back is starting to suffer if I don't do Pilates regularly. And I haven't for almost 8 months now. So yes, bought this to try and make me get back into doing that. Yeah, maybe I'll try and find an online class or something. So yes, bought that. What else do we have here? Aha, the classic doorstop, again from Next, again in the yellowy mustardy colour, which fits quite well with everything, and it's got some pom-poms on, which I love. So got that for the, you know, socialising stuff. And then penultimately, I found this cushion in Next as well. So again, with the bee theme, these cute bees on them, and it's actually got a really soft back, because there were a lot of cushions around with bees on, but some of them were pretty scary. Like some of them had just a big bee on, and I found that a little bit off-putting, and some of them were just really ugly. But I quite liked this one from Next because it was soft and the bees are nice. So that was the bee cushion that I went for in the end. And then finally, the big finale surprise for you. To give a bit of context, maybe to this, or maybe you don't need context, maybe I'll just show it to you and you can take from it what you will. So this was my final purchase from M&S. This is Percy the pig. Do you want to say hi to everyone, Percy? Percy the pig is quite a theme in my life. I have a Percy Pig Christmas jumper. I have Percy Pig socks. I was very disappointed a few years ago when they released Percy Pig tops for their workers in M&S, but they didn't have any for sale. That upset me quite a deal. But recently they have released these soft toy ones. There was an even bigger one, which I was very tempted to get, but realised wasn't perhaps the most practical of things. I didn't really need a bigger one because this one is still pretty big for a soft toy. So Percy's going to be coming with me to university because that's just how I roll. Yes, this is me about to go to university at 19 years old. And I just bought a Percy Pig soft toy, so winning, yes. Yeah, and I just realised I forgot 2 more items, which aren't particularly the most exciting, but I'm going to show you anyway. So, an iron, because again, I'm the gal who loves to iron and do washing and whatnot, so we have to bring our own irons, and I don't really mind. I've got a nice one here to try. Love a bit of ironing. And then, the pièce de résistance of my tea station, a beautiful kettle. It's a nice copper pyramid kettle. So yes, that will be the main item, I guess, in my tea station, but excited to set that up when I get there. So yeah, that is everything that I have bought so far for uni. As I said before, a lot of stuff I did already have from on my gap year previously. Things like, well, bedding I don't particularly buy in the first place anyway, but things like that I already have, and lots of decor and stuff I already have. So that's what I've bought. And when I move and when I set up my room, I'm sure I will do a room tour perhaps, and you can see all of these items in their homes. Yeah, I'm excited to move in and set everything up, particularly the tea station. So yes, it's been good fun showing you all my things. I'm very grateful that we can buy all this stuff for me to use. I'm very grateful for my parents for buying it for me. So yeah, and I hope you have a good week, and good luck if you're about to move to uni, if you've moved to uni. I wish you all the best, and I will be thinking of you. God bless, guys, and I'll see you next time.